What is good, Kata people, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be going over Lil Uzi Vert finally discovering who was leaking all his music that was supposed to go on Eternal Atake and most likely has delayed the album for so long. Let's talk about it. So as you can see in this video, Lil Uzi Vert tweeted this out last night with the caption of, "Forza lucky I ain't F him up, bitch ass, N-word, like I ain't know he was stealing and selling music. We should have stomped you out, but just kicked you out, you sweet bitch, sleep outside. If you don't know, this who was leaking and selling. I know you cold as shit hoe." So Uzi's going off on Forza. It reminds me of the first time that he called out the hacker that was leaking all of Uzi's old music, where he's telling the dude to stand up and sit down.
Like I should be slapping this shit out your frail ass. Stand up. Skinny ass, bitch ass nigga, sit down.
Making him his bitch. But basically, he exposed one of his producers named Forza who was selling and leaking his music on various sites and people so he could make a quick buck. Doesn't make sense to me though, considering if he's a producer that made placements on Eternal Atake, his royalty checks would be worth way more, like so much more, and would honestly keep coming in as an annuity because people stream Uzi music so often that the amount of money he would get from at least one song on Eternal Atake would amount to way more than what he would get by just leaking a song or selling the song to someone who can leak it. But we'll get into more of that later. But instead, Forza opts for the upfront, smaller, guaranteed bag where he can still gain a little bit of clout since he most likely had to deal with the person who bought it to put it out and leak it, and he made sure he said produced by Forza or Young Forza in the song name. And what this tells me is that Playboy Carti should reevaluate his trust in his producers too, because even more of his music is leaked than Uzi. But again, we'll get into that in another video this next week. A little background on Forza though, he is one of Lil Uzi's producers and is in the producer group called Working on Dying, WOD, and most notably on leaked Eternal Atake songs called Watch This, Broke Boy, Nicki Minaj, 1600, of course, and Thailand. He was a part of Working on Dying. However, the WOD group already kicked him out and sent out a public statement saying that they handled Forza before all the social media stuff got out of hand. So it looks like Uzi's known for a while because he was tweeting out a whole lot more 2 nights ago than just about the leaks. He was talking about drama, how he's broke, label issues, he was talking about Playboy Carti, but more about the leaks. Forza will probably be blackballed from the industry here on out, so hopefully he made enough money from the leaks that he's good, because he's not getting any more major collabs with artists anymore. And allegedly he was caught trying to sell Broke Boy through Instagram DMs when a private account on IG hit him up for it, and allegedly it was a spy working for Uzi and Working on Dying, just trying to figure out if Forza was the one that was trying to sell the song. He was also exposed as @meanstreets on a website called Leak This, which is essentially a leak sharing website, and he's apparently sold leaks on this same very website. And honestly, if Uzi's label and WOD have enough good evidence, it could be grounds for lawsuit, probably worth millions of dollars because of how big Lil Uzi is. I mean, think about how much money Lil Uzi makes off one song. They could essentially just calculate the damages lost from all the songs that Forza leaked by taking the average amount of money that they make off an Uzi song. And we already saw how much money Uzi's label made off EXO Tour Life in just 1 year in 2017, which was over like 10 million apparently as just a single. And we're not talking about an album, where Forza allegedly leaked over 50 songs that were supposed to go on Eternal Atake. So 50 songs could amount to hundreds of millions of dollars, especially at the peak of Uzi's career, where he's almost certainly going to sell over 100,000 records first week on Eternal Atake or whatever he calls the album. And fans are speculating that Forza leaking all of these songs is one of the main reasons that Eternal Atake has been pushed back so much, because Uzi keeps having to record songs because all these songs keep getting dropped without his permission. And a new update after I already recorded this first part of the video, Forza has now come out on Twitter, and he has a private account, saying he's going to kill himself. He tweeted out, "Thought really hard, I'ma kill myself. Thanks to anybody who ever fucked with me. It's been real." And as I mentioned before, this is probably because of all of the hate he's received and regarding the likelihood that he's going to be blackballed from the industry, so his career is over. And he probably didn't go to school for another job. He doesn't want to work any other job he probably isn't qualified to. So this dude is in a heap of trouble, especially with Uzi calling him out on Twitter like this. It's probably getting millions of views and shares. this dude is screwed. So let me know what y'all think in the comments, how much y'all think Forza leaked the songs for, because I'm thinking like hundreds of thousands of dollars if it's 50 songs in total. He sold them for 10 racks each, but I don't know much about the leaking industry. But let me know if you think it's a couple 100,000 or it's just in the thousands, and make sure to like and subscribe while you're at it. Peace out, Cuddy people. Know what I'm saying?